There are two types of people in this world: movers, shakers, and stand-stillers. People that make shift happen while others ask what in the world just happened. Which one are you? Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Start Thinking Forward podcast, where we make shift happens. This is a show where we make a difference in our listeners' lives every single day. Want to learn more? Visit us online at www.brandonldraper.com to have an opportunity to connect with a winning team or to attend one of our power-packed events. The Start Thinking Forward podcast was designed for business owners and entrepreneurs looking for a slight edge or unique cutting-edge ideas to take their business to the High Performance League. Your host, Brandon L. Draper, better known as the Motivational King, is a best-selling author, serial entrepreneur, international speaker, business innovator, producer, social media personality, and top leadership development trainer, featured in many news publications around the country. This podcast will deliver high-performance talks to inspire the entrepreneurial spirit within you.
What's going on, guys? It is Brandon L. Draper, better known as the Motivational King, coming to you live. Hey, guys. It's another day. You're here. I'm glad. All right, check this out. Today, we're going to talk about big picture thinking, right? Getting you ready, right? Man, what quarter are we in? Who knows? September, right? How many quarters we got left? Some of you out there said you know for a fact that 2019 was your year. Where you at with that? Where you at with that? Come on. Hey, check this out. So, we're going to talk about the big picture thinking. Getting ready for the shift. There's a shift getting ready to happen, right? We're going to talk about all types of things. We're going to talk about the people that's in your life right now. There's all types of people for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. Hey, guys, let me tell you something that I know for a fact. You cannot have people that's in your life for a reason trying to keep them there for a lifetime, right? Some people change. Some people will turn against you. Some people will bite the hand that feeds them. They'll forget, right? And it's okay. Remember this. You can always be greater together than apart. If you can bring your efforts and your energy together, you can create something phenomenal that generations will remember. But division is amongst us. We let people get in our ears. We think that the grass is greener on the other side for whatever reason. And we make the wrong decisions, right? Some of you guys, you've been battling this for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I challenge you today to make the shift. Make the shift right now. Now, I'm not trying to preach to you, right? I'm just telling you real, because we all have issues and problems. But it's a matter of how we deal with those issues and problems that are going to determine our success, right? So we're going to get ready to go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to dive deep in our quote of today.
The touch of your hand that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart. Together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always. 'Cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. Always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, it's the things that you do. It's the things you do, baby. And it's the smile on your face. Smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. It's the things that you do. The things that you do. And it's the smile on your face. The smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
Woo! What's going on, guys? We are back from our break. Hey, guys, I want to share a couple of things with you real quick. First thing we're going to do is do the quote of the day. And the quote of the day is, great things never come from comfort zones, right? Some people get so comfortable and you expect somehow to grow, right? You say you're tired, but you do nothing to change your situation, right? Anyone can find a problem, right? Not everyone can find a solution. See, the people that come up with the solutions are the ones that get paid the most, are the ones that drive the car that you want to drive, that lives in the house that you want to live in, that has the life that you want to have. Those are those people. So maybe today is the day you decide what side you want to be on, right? Great things never come from comfort zones. What is it that you've been wanting to do for years now, but you let the fear control you? You let the fear hold you back. Think about that. All right, I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday, right? So today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Number one, I got to talk about this show. All right, day is September 6, 2019. I don't know if you guys have been following Undercover Billionaire, right? The Undercover Billionaire, it comes on Discovery. And it's basically the story that they're doing right now is Glenn Stearns. Like, he's been in the loan business for many years, grown a multi-billion-dollar business. He's a billionaire, right? Definitely didn't have, he was least likely to succeed, bottom of the class, you know, you name it. He had I think he had dyslexia, he had a disability. So he was one of those people that most people would never expect to succeed, but he created a multi-billion-dollar business. Now, on Undercover Billionaire, he is basically saying, he's challenging and saying that the American dream is alive and well, right? And he's willing to bet $1 million on it. So ultimately, what he's doing is saying that he's going to create a $1 million business in 90 days. In 90 days from just $100. He's not using none of his connections, none of his contacts, none of his money, reputation, or anything. He's going under another alias as someone else, and he is supposed to start with $100 and in the end of 90 days created a business that's worth $1 million. Now, as an entrepreneur, a part of me say, you know what? I want to be successful at that, right? Because, I mean, that's awesome. Then another part of me is saying, if this guy can do it, then what's wrong with me, right? $100, and in 90 days, you're going to turn $100 into $1 million business. How many people out there believe that that's true? How many people believe that you can do that? Think about that for a second. Is that realistic? I remember a time where running a mile in 4 minutes was considered to be impossible until someone did it. And once one person did it, everyone else started doing it. So the question is it possible? We don't know. I'm watching the show, right? And I'm really studying the show. Getting ready to go online and look up some of the more behind the scenes stuff, because you know some of the stuff that we see on TV is not everything. So there's behind the scene things that I suggest if you're interested in finding out how a man least likely to succeed can turn $100 into a multi-million-dollar business in 90 days. I'm telling you, if you're an entrepreneur out there, if you've ever thought, hey, I want to start a business, if you ever thought, hey man, I don't know if I can do it, I suggest you look at this show. Let's see if he can come close. Because look, even if he don't create $1 million, what if he comes close to $1 million? What if he comes close to a couple of $100,000? Just to imagine that you can transform your life in 90 days. Just think about that for a second. All right? So today's show is talking about that big picture thinking. Right? So earlier we started talking about that big picture thinking. One of the biggest things that I took from the Undercover Billionaire is, number one, this is something that I've been saying for the longest, but let me tell you something. It's easier said than done. When you are a leader, CEO of a company, first things first, you have to build a team. There's no getting around it. You cannot do everything. You cannot be everywhere all the time. You have to build a team, right? Just think about it. If you're the best player on the team, let's just say you're playing a game of basketball and you're the best player on the team, you can't pass the ball to yourself, right? You cannot pass the ball to yourself. You got to be able to work with the team that's going to allow you to put you in positions to do the layups, to put you in positions to do the things that you need to do so that you can perform at your top level, so that the team can perform at the top level and put a score up on the board. You got to build a team. And a lot of people are going out here, a lot of entrepreneurs, well, no one supports me, no one understands me, right? And you take that mentality out there, and then you get discombobulated because you're like, well, no one supports me. Well, you got to build a team of people that understand the vision of what it is you're trying to do. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out there at the sound of my voice and you're hearing this, let me tell you, if you got the vision as a CEO, a leader of a company, you want to start something, if you got the vision and you don't have the ability, find people with the ability. And if you're a leader out there, CEO of a company, and you got the ability, but you don't have the vision, then find someone with the vision and connect the pieces. That's how you're going to build a successful business in 2019 moving forward, is building teams, people that have different resources. I watch people literally build businesses ass backwards. They do everything. And let me tell you something. When you're getting into business and you don't have a lot of money as an entrepreneur, it's easy to do it. Right? I tell people all the time, I'm so good at websites, it's because I couldn't afford to pay anyone to do a website for me. So I had to do my own websites, and I got real good at doing something I don't like. You have to build a team, because that time and energy that I took to build those sites could have been doing what it is I'm good at. Creating content, inspiring people, doing live events. But I'm not able to do that because I'm in the business. I'm in the everyday business. And that's what a lot of entrepreneurs are doing. They're in the everyday business instead of getting someone to fill that void, and they work on building the business. You can't be in your business and building your business at the same time. Now, some people say, well, yeah, you can. I've done it. Well, great. that's not going to serve you when it starts coming time for scaling your business. See, anyone can create a business, but can you scale a business? So I had a friend and we were talking, and one of the things that we were talking about, I said, you know what? There's a lot of business owners out there, authors, coaches, different people. If the day or tomorrow Oprah was to call and say, come to our show, or if you're an app creator and you creating the app, and one of these tech companies featured you on their website, like TechCrunch, right? Your site would be shut down because you're getting so much traffic because, number one, you don't even know how much bandwidth you're supposed to have. Two, some of you guys may not even have a website or a website that really represents your brand, right? So even though the opportunity comes, because you're not prepared, you still lose out. You have no way of scaling your business. Your business only operates if you're present, right? So you need a marketing team. You need a social media team, right? You need finance. You need HR, these different things. And in this day and age, with the power of technology and people doing telework, working virtual assistants and everything, there's no excuse for you not to have the team that you need. Now, some of us can build these virtual teams. Some people can build local teams. There's people out there that's willing to have the expertise to understand your visions, willing to work for you, willing to put in that sweat equity to build that business. But you have to have the big picture thinking. You have to believe that for yourself. How do you expect to attract people to something that you're not even attracted to, something that you're not excited about? Even if some people don't even understand it, just because you're excited, they're willing to come along. Leverage that expertise that people have. Put all the skills that you have and make magic. I challenge you. Think about that, guys, for a second. Just think about that for a second. While you think about that, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to continue this conversation to dive a little deeper. Right? Let's see where you're at. See who you're associating with. How are you going to take your life to the next level? How are you going to take your business to the next level? Let's talk about that a little bit when we come back from this quick commercial break.
Let me go for one day. Let me lose myself again. Give me something for the pain. Always trying to pretend that I'm not living just a lie. Broken heart and shattered lives. Let me go for one day. Let me lose myself. Oh, I knew how this would end. Oh, I knew that it would die. That we would come to this, that we would say goodbye. Someone help me see it. Someone help me free this feeling. Someone help me see it. Someone help me free this feeling. Don't wanna think about the past. I'm crying out behind a mask. So give me something for the pain. I wanna lose myself again. Please get out of my mind. Just get out of my sight. Let me go for one day. Let me lose myself. Oh, I knew how this would end. Oh, I knew that it would die. That we would come to this. That we would say goodbye. free this feeling.
Woo! Now you're not gonna tell me that's not a good way to start your morning. Something new, some flavor in your ear. Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic, awesome. Hey guys, I don't even know when we finally got on iHeartRadio. I don't know. Something I was waiting and trying to figure out for years. I never got it. I got it now though. And so I don't even know when we finally officially got on iHeartRadio. I'm probably gonna have to call support and try to figure out the official date. But just the other day I was up there and I finally seen that we got up on iHeartRadio, which is a big accomplishment. There's kind of some extra things you got to do to get on iHeartRadio, bigger platform. Woo! So I'm excited about that. All right, so we got a score on the scoreboard. Anybody that know me know I've been like fighting for that for a long time. All right, so entrepreneurship. Hey, real talk. Hey guys, let me say something to you. Man, entrepreneurship is something crazy. Let me tell you, 1 minute you can literally be eating shit, and the next minute you are the shit. And I'm not saying that to be funny or to get laughs but that's how this thing works. That's why a lot of people don't do it. That's why a lot of people, they crack under pressure. Just think about how many people left Jeff Bezos when he started because they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for a check. They had to get a check in their hand. Think about all the people that Mark Zuckerberg that had an opportunity, but because they weren't looking for the opportunity, but looking for money. They were looking for right now. So what you might have made $200-300 right then in the moment, 20 years later, you don't even think about that $200-300. But if you have properly positioned yourself, 20 years later, you're a multi-millionaire. You're passing wealth on to your family. You're sending assets over to your family. But because our mindset is limited, we're not thinking about the big picture. We're not using that big picture thinking. We ultimately set ourselves up for failure, right? So, and this is just how I feel about it. And I don't sugarcoat anything. So this summer, we had a summer program. Very interesting. I think we did a lot of things. So part of what we were going to do was that we were going to film this project. And I wanted to create content to bring awareness. And then it was, to be honest with you, this thing was even much deeper than I thought, to be honest with you, because what we seen is that there were so many kids that had interaction with law enforcement. A lot of them had felonies. A lot of these kids were, and when I say kids, they definitely weren't children. These were adults, anywhere from the ages of 18 to like 24. And we wanted to do like kind of a social experiment to kind of give them a different way of looking at things, and we're supposed to document this. So I tried to work it out with a film company to record it, and because they were stuck more on the money aspect of it, they missed out on a great opportunity. You see, some people, they have to get paid to do the right thing. Some people, they're not willing to go the extra mile if it doesn't suit them, right? You got to understand, this thing that we call life is bigger than us. And when we can learn to start caring about other things outside of just us, the world will change. Because everyone's not thinking about just self. Being selfless, right? Look for the opportunity to grow. Don't look for the money, right? The money is fleeting, right? You wanted a dream. You trying to work on something. You asked God to help you. You prayed on it. You fast on it. You asked for all these magnificent things to happen for you. And then when the opportunity comes, because it don't come with dollar signs, cha-ching, you flake out. And you wonder why you've been doing what you've been doing for so many years and haven't seen the success. Because every time a dollar sign has to be attached, and that's what's holding you back, right? Look for the opportunity in things. Look at the ways in which you can grow, right? Listen and grow. Listen and grow. Grow. Think of the big picture. Think about how connecting with people can help your brand. When you put $1 in it, and it doesn't work out. So fast forward this story. So we wound up not really documenting. A little bit of documentation that we had was stuff that I did. Because at the end of the day, we were supposed to get some funding for it, and that's all was on the person's mind. And at the end of the day, they didn't reach out to me. You know why? Because I wasn't talking money. So we missed out on an opportunity to help these young people to the fullest. We still help them, but to bring more awareness to it. We even reached out to a celebrity. I'm not trying to throw one under the bus. This was an awesome program, and we didn't need anybody that didn't want to be a part of it. So the Start Thinking Forward Academy, awesome. And I'm not saying the program is awesome. The kids, these young adults were awesome, right? Some of the stereotypes that we have in our community about people, it's crazy. Sit down, take the time, be tolerant, listen. You'd be surprised on how much you may connect with someone that you normally would think that you never would, right? Take the opportunity. All right, real quick, we're going to dive right in to the 10-speed bike. Some of you guys have all the tools. Oh yeah, you heard me. Some of you guys have all the tools to do all the things you need to do. You're equipped with the tools. You got your 10-speed bike. But in a 10-speed bike, you got gears. You have to know when to switch gears. A lot of people don't know when to switch gears, right? Some people switch to the wrong gears. Some people will leave you. You're going to start the journey. You're going to fight for success. And people are going to say they got your back and they're going to leave you. Understand that it's okay, right? Loyalty pays royalty, right? You got a family. You got people that's supposed to have your back. You got to have their back. Do that. Be that go-to person, right? Be that team player, right? Be LeBron, right? Be that guy that can play the game, but in the locker room, you still there for people. You still help. You're not. I'm not the only one making the shots, because I couldn't make no shots if it wasn't for my team. Huh? Get your team together. Build your team. Right? Know that there's people in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And if they tell you they don't want to be in your life no more, let them get on. Don't fight nobody for a position that they ain't willing to fight, that they ain't willing to play. Woo! Somebody heard what I just said. Right? Don't get yourself upset about players leaving your team that's quitting on you. It's time for you to build your team. If they quit, they ain't supposed to be on the team. Don't fight to keep a player that's not willing to play. No excuse for it. Either you got the loyalty or you don't. All right? As a CEO, as a boss, as a leader, as a whatever capacity you are in your company, you can't be perfect. But business is business, right? And in order for you guys to be successful, there's some things that's going to happen. There's some things that you're going to have to line up, right? And if you're on a team, you got to play your position, period. Now, once you play that position, right, and you're doing what you're supposed to do, the team as a whole can be successful. So, my leaders out there, be careful on who you choose for a team. Don't put feelings into it. Feelings and business don't commingle. There's going to be some people that you're going to like, but it's not necessarily the best for business, because they're always going to let you down, right? It's not you. It's not even them, right? You can't teach a pig to fly. There's two reasons why. One, it disturbs the pig. Two, the pig can't do it. The pig can't do it, and you're just disturbing the pig. You're trying to teach a pig to fly, which it has no physical way of flying, so you're getting on the pig's nerves. The pig knows he or she cannot fly. Leave the pig alone. Right? Don't try to force yourself on other people. This is one of the things that I've discovered. You cannot want more for people than they want for themselves. Some people enjoy misery, believe it or not. They don't want to see success. They don't want the responsibility of being successful. They don't want that. My question to you today, do you want to be successful? Do you want to be that person? Do you want to be that person in your family that changes the dynamics of your family? Are you going to be that person? Are you willing to put aside your differences to move forward? Or are you going to continue to be petty and keep on doing the same old? Because see, life is like a revolving door. You may have it figured out now, right? But it's going to come back. How long is it going to take? Think about it. Woo, man. I know you're thinking on your way to work, what is he talking about this morning? Reason, a season, or a lifetime. Those roots of your life. Those people that's always going to be there no matter what. Understand that everyone's not going to see your vision. We got multiple visions over here. Hey, check this out, guys. So, y'all guys need some apparel. Oh, yeah, this is a cheap plug line right here. I got to. For those that don't know, yeah, we got a clothing line. ZenithCores.com. That is ZenithCores.com. Zenith Cores. We got all types. We got that new feature collection, that light laughing skulls. Go and grab you some. Ladies, go get you some tights. We got it. Oh, yeah. So we do multiple things. As an entrepreneur, you got to have multiple ways of creating revenue. So we definitely started our clothing line. This was a clothing line that I actually thought about when I was in the military. I wrote some things down that I wanted to do. Actually was named a different company. Then I still may go to that as far as a t-shirt line, but I made some promises to myself, and eventually I can honestly say I lived up to that. Started my own clothing lines, and of course, you know, for those people that want the finest things, right? Meaning that you guarantee whatever you get from our store, you won't see anywhere else. That's for a fact. Unique pieces you will not find anywhere, right? So that's part of our brand. We're unique. I'm unique. I don't want no one to be copycat of me. And I'm gonna tell you, going back to the feelings, let me tell you something. It's hard and being in business not having feelings. Like it's not easy. It's really not. But it's about being, you know, transparent and trying to understand things. And people are gonna do things to offend you. I mean, I had someone in my business, you know, that I helped out on a few projects or whatever. And everyone knows, so for the last year and a half, we've been working on having our own platform. And when I mean platform, I'm not talking about no play. We're talking about a real platform where we can distribute our materials and its original content. And that's a big thing. In order for us to be able to do that, there's some things that need to happen. You know, there's some positions need to be, you know, filled out. It's a lot of moving pieces to make all these things work, and it's not easy, right? It's definitely not easy. But you know, people just, I don't know. I mean, I think people do things, and I said, if you go to work right now, you might have a coworker on your job, and you're trying to figure out, like, you know, this person really offended me, right? And sometimes, like, a question like, well, do I really address it? Like, yo, I feel some type of way, or should I just let it go? You know, and I think that's something like people battle with all the time. But long story short, I had someone that I helped out, and when it came down to doing the final product, you know, they went another direction, and I was like, you know, and they had every reason to deal with us because, and at the end of the day, it's okay because, I mean, they're losing out. But I took it personal. But I realized that you can't take it personal, right? You cannot take it personal. But we're all human beings, and it's hard when people do things, even if they may have done it inadvertently, it's still seen as a slight of disrespect or being dismissed. And I think a lot of people take offense to it, but it's okay. It's okay. But it's one of them things that, hey, we're all battling those things. Even I have feelings towards certain things, but you can't allow that to affect the business. But let's be honest here, it does, right? Because that person's having an event, and I haven't even responded to them. And I feel bad about it, guys. I really do. But I would prefer to have a conversation with them. And I don't even know how to do it. Think about that. So I don't even know how to do it because I don't want to make them mad. But I really, part of me, like, I don't care because I'm mad. Let's talk about it. But, I think sometimes it's always best to air things out, at least get things out of how you feel about things so that they don't take offense. Because they may don't even know that they even offended you in what they did. And that's what stops a lot of businesses from growing, is that there's grudges and things. So people that normally can come together and do something great, they can't come together and do something great because of X, Y, Z. So these are some things to take in consideration as you go. Hey guys, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to dive deep. See you when we get back.
Tell me if I got it wrong, but you don't wanna be alone. Spend the evening by yourself, but you'll miss me when it's getting late. Got it all, babe. Say vamos when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let me. Got it all, babe. Say vamos when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go, boy. Loving is a safe card. You don't have to play hard. Love and let go, boy. You don't have to play smart. We can take it slow. You know it. Every time it's a blessing, and I know we can take it to the next level. If you let go, boy, you don't have to play
What's going on? We are back. Oh man. Equal opportunity here, guys.